Donna Adelson tries to pull away, refusing to hand over her phone to law enforcement while being apprehended at the Miami airport, mid-November 2023. Hello, all you legal-minded friends. You know information is power, so let's get started. In today's video, we are going to discuss why law enforcement may need the actual phone when it comes to WhatsApp communication. WhatsApp has a bad reputation. Why do I say that? Let's watch a clip of Wendy Adelson. That's Donna Adelson's daughter, and the victim that was shot, Dan Markel's ex-wife, giving testimony in Catherine Magbanaway's retrial about a year ago.
Now, let's talk for a second about WhatsApp. And as an aside here for a second, the government asked you the question if you used WhatsApp, right? You remember that?
I remember them asking me, yes.
On the day that Professor Markel was killed, you went in for the interview, right?
I talked to the police.
And you also gave them your phone for them to inspect.
Absolutely.
All right. So the determination of what, if any, WhatsApp was being used, they would have from the download they did that day of your phone.
Sure.
Now, would you be surprised to learn that your brother used WhatsApp?
No.
You would agree with me that WhatsApp, and you explained it well, is end-to-end encryption.
So that clip was the defense questioning Wendy Adelson, I assume trying to insinuate that by using the WhatsApp, the user is trying to go under the radar when it comes to law enforcement. And we'll hear in a minute why that might be true from a retired FBI agent. So because of all this confusion, I want to let you know the benefits of the WhatsApp for law enforcement, the courts, and justice as a whole. Not only that, the WhatsApp has many safeguarding benefits that will also benefit you, and I will tell you more about that in a bit. However, if this app is used for criminal purposes, then I want you to understand how the app works, especially when you are trying to seek justice. Let's continue to listen to Wendy Adelson.
Now, would you be surprised to learn that your brother used WhatsApp?
No.
You would agree with me that WhatsApp, and you explained it well, is end-to-end encryption.
Correct.
In your lay opinion, if you can explain to the jurors, just in case they don't know, what that means.
I know that it's something we use at my work because essentially it has the ability to keep things more private. I also know that nothing's actually private and that anyone who wants to can uncode the messages. So that's what we tell people at our work.
So the thought is with WhatsApp, if I use my phone and I call somebody, the call could be listened to. If I text somebody, it's recordable, right?
I think so.
But with WhatsApp, you can send messages or have phone calls where there's no record of it.
I don't think that's true. I think there is still a record of it.
But the belief and the thought, I'll withdraw that question. Your lay understanding, though, is that the footprint that it leaves is much less than that of normal communications.
I think it's different, but I think it still leaves a digital footprint that's easily uncodable.
The WhatsApp does have end-to-end encryption, so that means only you and the person you are communicating with can read or listen in real time to what is being said, not even the police, and not even WhatsApp. We heard that Wendy Adelson handed over her phone to law enforcement, which must have revealed that there was nothing nefarious in communications dealing with her brother and mother. However, law enforcement had not examined Donna Adelson's phone, which I am sure they are currently doing. For those of you who have not seen my previous videos, which you can see on the screen, Donna Adelson is a 73-year-old grandmother who was arrested at Miami airport before catching a flight to Vietnam. At the time, she was under no court order not to travel, nor had she been charged with a crime. However, law enforcement got wind that she was going to Vietnam and only had a one-way ticket. They decided to charge her with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, solicitation to commit first-degree murder of her ex-son-in-law, Daniel Markel. When being apprehended at the airport, Donna Adelson was holding her phone, resisting to hand it over. Law enforcement had a warrant to confiscate her phone. They have to move very quickly when retrieving phones, as there is a risk that the suspect will destroy the phone and the information that's on it. Now, this is a great time to play a clip from Surviving the Survivor. We are going to listen to a former FBI who is discussing concerns about the WhatsApp for law enforcement because of its end-to-end encryption. Here, let's listen, then I can come back to you with my thoughts.
So if my phone is being tapped, but not my WhatsApp, which is encrypted in such a way that law enforcement is not able to get that real time, there you can get that through the phone, and so thereby, I'm texting you through WhatsApp. It's encrypted. I'm not getting law enforcement not getting it real time, but it's on the phone. It's on the SIM. It's in storage. I may delete it. I may save it. Either way, law enforcement can go back so much in time in order to try to get it. So it's still it's still a hope and a prayer that it's there. It's on a SIM card. It's retrievable. It's just not guaranteed.
I hope you watch the full episode as we just watched a clip of STS. I have left a link below. They have great content with fair and balanced views. So why is the data not guaranteed to be retrievable? Well, to answer this question, we're going to see what the WhatsApp policy has to say. The company will preserve account info in connection with criminal investigations up to 90 days, so that's not very long. And in an emergency involving imminent harm to a child or risk of death or serious injury, they have an online request for expedited processing. If no request is made, the WhatsApp does not retain any data, and undelivered messages are deleted after 30 days. But what is interesting is unless you have disabled a feature on the WhatsApp app, it will save photos to your phone gallery and it automatically saves voice messages. If that information is in the gallery, then there's a good chance when, for example, you transfer data over to a new phone, then the information could still be there, even if the user deleted it. And this could be found by law enforcement when they do a deep forensic search of the phone. WhatsApp has made it easier for law enforcement, and they have put in place a WhatsApp app request info feature. This feature will mean a query from law enforcement will be quicker. You still, will need all the either a court order or a warrant, but look, the more people that know about this, the better. So I'm going to leave a link to that as well in the description area. In my view, using this app is great evidence for court because the WhatsApp can only be used with one telephone number. Even if another phone or SIM card or, that has a different number is purchased, then verification is needed. And if you keep switching your WhatsApp account between different devices or numbers, at a certain point, you'll be blocked from using WhatsApp. Let's go back to Donna Adelson, continuing her testimony in the Catherine Meg Benoit retrial.
Anyone who wants to can uncode the messages. So that's what we tell people at our work.
So the thought is with WhatsApp, if I use my phone and I call somebody, the call could be listened to. If I text somebody, it's recordable, right?
I think so.
But with WhatsApp, you can send messages or have phone calls where there's no record of it.
I don't think that's true. I think there is still a record of it.
But the belief and the thought, I'll withdraw that question. Your lay understanding, though, is that the footprint that it leaves is much less than that of normal communications.
I think it's different, but I think it still leaves a digital footprint that's easily uncodable.
If you were to send a WhatsApp message to Ms. Kappelman, it would show that a message was sent, but it would be hard to get what the content of the message is.
I don't think that's true.
All right.
So what Wendy is saying, that they use WhatsApp at her office. She is an attorney, and because it's a secure system, so if you're a professional and you need to prove your conversations, the WhatsApp is great for communicating because it cannot be fraudulently edited. Once a message is sent, they are great evidence for court because they are linked to one number. But what I can add to this is that I tell my clients all the time that are going through domestic abuse, if they need to prove conversations, use the WhatsApp because it cannot be fraudulently edited. And it has an amazing digital print, and they cannot be altered, unlike an email. I did a video on the risks of sexting, and I discuss the Chandler Halderson case in there because what happens, this video talks about what law enforcement can take from your phone and how that can affect you from a criminal perspective. But the Halderson case illustrates just how well emails can be fraudulently set up, because he set up emails to say that he was going to university, but he wasn't attending. He also set up fake emails to say that he was offered a job from SpaceX. So when his father discovered all his lies, the sad thing is that Chandler brutally murdered both his mother and father. Chandler was caught out because his girlfriend and him had a Snapchat set up. So that pinned his location, and this information assisted law enforcement in finding parts of his parents' body that he had dismembered and scattered around different areas. So that was very important. So that's what I'm going to talk about next, pinning your location. So this leads nicely into the other feature the WhatsApp have, and I've done a video on it. It's how to pin your location. This could be great for life-saving recovery in an emergency situation, or simply if you're at the airport and you cannot find the people you're supposed to meet, or you've lost someone, then you can pin your location and follow a map that is precise and accurate to the point where you can, walk or whatever means you're traveling. It is a great app to find someone or find you. Okay, well, if you've hung on this long, it's because I leave you with great information that can be applied directly to your everyday life. So another video I want to point out is how much information your phone stores, and the WhatsApp uses a lot of information, so you should clean it out as it keeps multiple messages. So if you clean it out, your phone will improve its performance. So I go through all of that with you step by step, and it's really easy, so check that out. So please like this video if you like this kind of content. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I'm going live or upload another video. I'm Karen Cole from Legal Minded Friends. Information is power, meaning if you know something, you can make decisions that are right for you. By leaving a comment, you may help someone else that will read your comment. And of course, I love to read all comments as they are valued, and together we can be more informed. And this information may help you or someone you know. In the meantime, on this channel, you'll find a variety of playlists to suit every curiosity about the justice system. And we provide you with a visual to information and the process.